Mr. Speaker, thank you. It is indeed my honor to stand here not only with the members of the Congressional Black Caucus, but with you, Congressman Jeffries, for the work you've done. Today, I have a heavy heart as we stand here as members of the Congressional Black Caucus on the topic, being black in America, what Ferguson says about where we are and where we need to go. Mr. Speaker, I would like to start by expressing my deepest condolences to the family of Michael Brown, as his death was undeniably tragic. The gentle giant, as Michael was nicknamed by his family members, will not be forgotten, nor will what his loss represents. Michael Brown had a promising future before his life was cut short by gunfire by police that fateful Saturday afternoon in August. And I realize my time is probably up.
The gentleman's time.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Jeffries. Thank you to my colleague. Let me continue and be very brief with saying Michael Brown had a promising future before his life was cut short by police gunfire on that fateful Saturday in August. He was supposed to start technical college this past fall, planning to become a heating and cooling engineer one day. Hoped to start his own business. He strove to set an example for his younger siblings, teaching them to stay in school and further their education. Instead, another loss. Michael Brown fell victim to a criminal justice system that too often fails people of color. Mr. Speaker, unfortunately, he is now another black male whose full promise and potential will never be realized because his life was taken too early by the very department created to protect and serve his community, the Ferguson Police Department. Mr. Speaker, I think it is appropriate that the Congressional Black Caucus is on the floor today discussing being black in America. The CBC is the conscience of the Congress, and in many circumstances, the conscience of America on issues of race relations, struggles, and inequities. We are also scholars, crusaders. We are our brothers' keepers. We have marched and written civil rights laws. And today, December the 1st, we are celebrating the 59th anniversary of Rosa Parks giving up her seat on a bus in Montgomery, Alabama. Her civil disobedience on this day should be celebrated. As we see in the majority of peaceful protests in refusing to give up her seat, Rosa Parks sparked a civil rights movement that continues today. A movement highlighted by incremental progress such as the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Voting Rights Act of 1965, where a nation came together with hopes of eliminating centuries of discrimination against blacks and providing equal rights under law. The civil rights movement is ongoing and faces significant challenges. A great distrust between local residents and law enforcement remains today. Too many young black men have been left behind and are seen as objects of fear. And we have a school-to-prison pipeline that tears our communities of color apart, leaving them forever incomplete. But as Martin Luther King Jr. said, human progress is neither automatic nor inevitable. Every step toward the goal of justice requires sacrifice, Mr. Speaker, suffering, and struggle. The tireless exertions and passionate concerns of dedicated individuals. Lastly, Mr. Speaker, I am today hopeful. I am hopeful that initiatives like the President's My Brother's Keepers, which is implementing cradle to college and career programs for young people in my district, will allow us to continue the Rosa Parks progress that she sparked 59 years ago. And finally, should we work harder to get more people registered to vote? Should we have more get out the vote? Yes, but it takes more than that. This Congress should work with the President, and I fully support his request for some $263 million, in part to equip police officers with cameras. Mr. Jeffries, Mr. Speakers, thank you.